Loved getting to highlight some incredible women here in Northeast Ohio over the last few weeks as we recognize Women's History Month. And this morning, we want to introduce you to a special group of heroes changing the face of the Chagrin Valley Fire Department, all thanks to the pioneering female fire captain who paved the way.
You know, I really think that I got bit by the bug of firefighting. You're trying to figure out what to do for these people on their worst day, where they have grief, where they have loss, where they have tragedy, and you're able to help.
Ellita Vedder has helped countless people in her 30-plus-year career firefighting, serving at both Chagrin Valley Fire Department and in Warrensville Heights. In both communities, she was the first woman on the department.
It wasn't really the pressure of being the first female, it was the pressure of being accepted, more so. I knew that it was a position that I felt that I could do, but I felt that I had to prove myself constantly with the male-dominated field.
Vedder, forced to chart a path not easily taken.
I had a guy come up to me and ask me why I was there. Literally said, "Why aren't you barefoot, having babies and cooking in the kitchen?" So what does that do? That motivates you, right? To prove them wrong.
And she did, rising to the rank of captain at both departments.
She had to prove herself, probably twice over. I give her all the accolades in the world for doing what she's done.
There to see her climb, Chagrin Valley Fire Chief Frank Zugan. He joined the department alongside Vedder, bearing witness to her triumphs and challenges.
She was put on the department in 1987. She was the first female firefighter in our department history. It was extremely difficult for her back then, and she broke down the door and laid the groundwork for many more women to be members of our department. I'm really proud of her for doing that.
Currently, there are 7 women in Chagrin Valley Fire, a number Zugan hopes will continue to grow, even as Vedder prepares to wind down her career, leaving an inspiring legacy behind.
It's really cool to see a younger generation come up and take my place. You can tell by these girls that they really want to be here, they want to do the job.
Setting the stage for the next wave of women to take the reins.
Hi, I'm Brittany Isom.
Vanessa Zelli.
Megan Linsky.
I'm Bridget Carr. Katie O'Malley.
Libby Galicki. I'm a firefighter and EMT, firefighter, paramedic, engineer, and I've been here for just about 5 years.
Been here for 3 years.
8 months.
6 months. 3 months.
3 months.
6 women driven to serve the community and support one another along the way. Vedder's influence and the importance of representation not lost on Vanessa Zelli.
The difficulties that she's had to have to make it easier for us to get into this job is just something that I can never, ever thank her enough for. It's just an amazing thing to have.
And something Katie O'Malley knows shouldn't be wasted.
It's an incredible responsibility because we kind of owe it to the people that came before us, especially the females, to carry on their legacy.
Newest to the job is Libby Galicki.
I think it's just having that determination and having the passion to help people.
That passion runs in Megan Linsky's blood.
This is a picture that I have from when I was in Girl Scouts. It's my dad back when he was a blue shirt. He's a captain at Mayfield Heights now.
Her father, her role model. But now she has some new role models too.
And then to have Ellita here and like Brittany and Vanessa to talk to all of them about it. And then even just like little things like how do you do your hair for work or how do you do your hair to dawn up? It's just so nice because you have that support.
All finding a home in the Chagrin Valley Fire Department.
It's like family, so you work with your family every day pretty much. It's a job I never knew I needed, so I loved it. It's perfect.
Proving that there's nothing they can't do.
If it's possible, I can do it. If a guy can do it, I most definitely can do it.
Fighting fires and breaking down barriers.
You know, I'm really excited to see what the future holds for all of these ladies. I think their futures are bright. I just can't wait to see what they do for our department.
The next generation of lifesavers standing on the shoulders of those who came before, like Vedder.
She serves as such a role model for us, and she just has so much respect from all of us because she has paved the way for all of us and made it possible for us to be here now.
Well, Chief Zugan says this spring they'll actually be putting an addition on the station to add spaces for these women specifically, like their own bathroom facilities, shower, and locker room. And like he said there, these women have had to overcome so many obstacles and prove themselves twofold to make sure that everyone knows they can keep up with the men, no problem at all.
Yeah, but it's also the man advocating for the women. Like that chief just going above and beyond and saying, I knew she could do it then, and now she's paving the way for the next generation. We love to see it. Oh, man. So kudos to him as well for just, you know, saying big ups and big props to you girls, because anything you can do, we can do better. Okay? I just feel it in my heart. Anything you can do, we can do the same thing, maybe a little bit better, okay?
They all seemed like
Love
the
that.
best of friends as well.
Yes.
So I think that helps also having, you know, women around you, someone to look up to, like you mentioned. So, I mean, power to them and power to the future of women in firefighting field too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Big things coming out of there.
Great story.
Thanks,
I loved it.
Yes.
I think you guys are going to love the forecast.
Ooh.